Sorry, there's a hair on the microphone.
I forgot what else I'm supposed to say.
That's okay.
Hi, I'm Eden.
I'm Leah. I am 25 years old. I'm co-creator of this project for child and youth care.
Do you experience mental illness?
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Ren. I have autism, legally diagnosed.
My name's Charlie. I'm one of the co-creators of this Stigma awareness project. And I'm 25 years old.
I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 24, turning 25. During my second to last year of university. I'm 26. Prior to that, it had been a couple of years with a number of friends and roommates saying that I had ADHD. So more like I was peer-reviewed by other people who had it first.
I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety, social anxiety, and depression when I was 15 years old, but I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until I was 24.
And anxiety, depression, OCD, probably something else.
And I was diagnosed with dysthymic disorder, generalized anxiety, social anxiety, and ADHD when I was 18.
For me, it's a little complicated. I didn't feel like I was different. I just thought maybe some of my gauges were a little higher than others.
I've kind of always felt different. Like there was some disconnect between me and the normal people.
I feel like I always felt a little different intrinsically. Like, I always knew that there was something about me that other kids and the adults in my life just didn't have.
Kindergarten, on the inside. It took until grade 2 to happen on the outside. But on the inside, I noticed I was a little different than everyone else.
So I felt like I was shyer than others. I wasn't as charismatic as others. I didn't feel different until maybe I was like 12 or 13.
About tail end of my high school career, I really started to notice like the symptoms that I now understand as symptoms of ADHD. But at the time, I didn't know. I just couldn't do my schoolwork. And it made me really confused, really frustrated, and really anxious because I just couldn't do things that I was expected to.
I always felt a little different in the sense that I didn't really connect very well with either the boys or the girls growing up. And I liked to be by myself a lot, and I talked to the teachers a lot. I kind of had a hard time connecting with other people my age, no matter where I was, no matter if I was in the school I grew up in or the next place I moved. I just couldn't really, I didn't have a best friend. Everyone was an acquaintance to me, but there was no one that I could reliably be with every day who I was comfortable with, up until I was about 12.
Yeah, a lot. But I didn't notice until grade 2. That's why it took so long to figure it out. Because they would say and do things that I thought were fine, and then I looked into them more and I was like, actually, wait, hang on.
Sort of. I didn't really fit in with people in my environment very well, just generally speaking. I don't know if that's a me thing or a them thing, but I've always just kind of felt different.
Like, sure, I was bullied, mostly ignored, to be honest, but I thought it was just because nobody liked me. Not that I was different.
Yeah, after a certain point. Again, I always felt like I was a bit different from the other kids on the inside, and I didn't really know why, but then the bullying started happening, and then they were giving me reasons. It was kind of like the things that people would say about me, like, I'm too emotional, or I'm too loud, or I'm too quiet, I don't pay attention in class, or I always interrupt people when they're talking to me, and I don't mean to. Of course I don't mean to. So these things that I've been secretly struggling with this whole time, suddenly everyone's talking about it, and they're saying it to me, and they're saying it to other people, you know, those people, and they're all looking at me, and it sucks. What was the question?
Did the people around you make you feel othered?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. For the most part, again, I was ignored. I've had a significant lack of connections with people. I felt very isolated, alone. And maybe if I had people that were willing to see me as a person and not just a fly on the wall, then I could have come into my own a lot sooner than I did.
Yes and no. Because, I mean, maybe I would have had better relationships growing up, but no matter whether or not people treat me differently, I still am different. I can't change that. I still have mental illnesses, and they still affect the way that I talk and the way that I act and the way that I move through life as the person that I am. So maybe I would have had better friendships, I would have had more stable friendships, maybe I would have felt better about myself, but in the long run, I'm still the same person, even though I had a much worse childhood than I could have, than I should have.
I'm not sure, honestly, because a lot of the way that I experience the world is like internalized. So I don't know if just them treating me differently would have made too much of a difference, because a lot of my struggles are internal and things that I have to overcome myself.
You know who bullied me the most? Was my family. I didn't get a break between home and school, because at school I didn't have friends. I just hung out with the teachers, and at home, everyone there was always making fun of me. So I don't want to be here. I'd just be outside all the time, or like drawing in my room.
No matter what happens, everything is going to be okay. Even if it doesn't seem like you have very many friends now, you will have more friends. Even if it seems like it's a struggle to get through every day, it gets better.
Keep doing what you're doing. Just... you do weird things. People think you do weird things. You know you do weird things. They're fine. You like doing them. There's nothing wrong with doing them. The people you are currently with, you are never going to see again in your life. They don't matter to you. They don't matter in the grand scheme of your life, the world, the concept of the human race. You don't need to care about their opinions.
It's going to get better. No matter how much it really doesn't feel like it, you will continue. It will keep moving forward. Sometimes you go through a really big storm, and then all of a sudden the skies open up, and then there's, oh my god, there's a double rainbow all the way across the sky. Yeah, it's awesome. But you kind of got to be there to see it. So stick around, and you'll see it.
Hang in there. It gets better.
I know that getting through this part of life is hard. Early childhood is the point where everything feels like it's coming at you full speed. but you will make through it. You'll go through. We all have hard points in our life. If you make it to the other side, it will always be better.
Same thing, to be honest. Just life gets better. It takes some effort, but once you commit to it, yeah, it's worth it.
Don't make fun of your kids. Don't make fun of anybody, really. I mean, the whole point of human existence, in my opinion, from what I've learned and felt and read, the only reason that we're all here is to learn and to be happy, to find what makes us happy. And if what makes you happy is hurting other people, maybe you need to find other things that'll make you happy, because all you're doing is actively hurting everyone around you. Nobody wants that. You don't even want that. Change it up. Get a hobby. Learn how to love. Make friends with the bugs that live in your neighborhood. I don't know. But do it out of love and not out of ignorance. Do it out of love.
There's nothing wrong with you. I promise there's nothing wrong with you. What everyone thinks is wrong with you is bias, ignorance, stigma. Truly, intrinsically, molecularly, there is nothing wrong with you.